Hey, welcome back to this wonderful, nasty outside Sunday afternoon. Give me a hot second here. All right. All right. And all the rest of this is garbage. What's up, Aaliyah? What's up, Dynamic? Thoughts in Fortnite. Ugh. Why would you even bring up that bony old game? Oh, I'm sorry. I guess two words for you there, Dynamic. Get good. Well, I'm sorry to hear that, Aaliyah. Earth Striker. There we go. All right. So the occultist has done her job. She changed that. Let's see. We need to get rid of that shadow resistance is what we need to do. Get rid of shadow resistance. Yes, I will be teaching in 5 years. Why wouldn't I be? Well, your first problem is having an HDD. There we go. Fury generation. I'll take that. Oh, you could have rolled better. Um, let's see. I cannot add an affix there, but I can add, what do I have here? Movement speed. You are 100% correct. The price of VRAM right now, or just about anything you need to build a computer, is absolutely ridiculous. Yeah, I'll take a double star on that. Okay. War cry, movement speed. Now, let's go ahead and upgrade. I have more than enough to upgrade. And no, we want it in Fury generation. All right, there we go. So look, just make sure if you're building your computer and you're getting an SSD, you really don't need. There's not a big difference between the most expensive SSD and the cheapest SSD on the market, except for maybe a few megabytes per second when it comes to uh loading. All right. So there's not that big of a difference. All right. Do not brick these boots. Don't brick them. Don't brick them. What did you do to them? Okay. Oh, I will take that. Brawlings. Yes. Thank you. Give me an extra 10K in toughness. Yes, you were extremely lucky to pick that up for 170. Now I'm going to tell you how many PCIe slots do you have? Got wisdom, amethyst. Go ahead and amalgamate these. So this build that we are running today is called the BroBarian, or in my case, the BroBarian, because my characters are always female. Well, because if I'm going to sit here for hours on end staring at something. All right, Torment 8. Let's go. All right. So make sure your VRAM slots you're running in either the second and fourth or the first and third. If you are not running in those, you are actually doing yourself a disservice. You always got to make sure they're in two slots away from each other. And then your GPU PCI slot on Amazon, there is an SSD expansion slot that you can put up to 4 SSDs as well as whatever's attached to your motherboard. So I have one and I'm thinking about putting about 8 more terabytes of memory or oh, that blows. 8 more terabytes of memory um off of it and it doesn't slow down um it doesn't slow down the data transfer speeds. So yeah, you'll have 4 SSD slots for the cost of one PCIe slot, and well, you probably aren't using what 2 of them. You might be using 2 of them. You got one that you're probably using for your graphics card, and one for maybe um one for your GPU, one for your graphics card, and then maybe one for a Wi-Fi network adapter, network card. All right, this makes a hell of a difference with that helmet. Oh my god. 2 antennas. Come on, start hitting him in the billions. Let's go. Oh, you're so close to being legendary. I don't understand why you have 2 antennas in the back. Like mine, I'm running off of a PCIe as well, and it only has 1 antenna. Or maybe yours is dual channel. Oh, cabbage. Oh, let's get this twister glyph up to 51. Huh? I mean, you can always upgrade that card and just make it so it's a single channel. Um, Typically you want to run it off your 5 hertz, off your your modem. You don't want the 2.4. The 2.4 can be really, really sticky in competitive gameplay. I'm just digging the fact that I'm looking at my mana bar on the bottom, my fury bubble, and it's just moving down and up, down and up, down and up. You know what? Yeah, but there are some companies that are responding to the AI VRAM epidemic going on. One of them being Corsair. So they're going to start mass producing VRAM for everybody else. Um, and Corsair's not a bad company. They've been around for God 20 some odd years, 30 years maybe. Um, but they're watching, what everyone else has been doing uh to the public versus what Nvidia is doing with AI and crap like that. So Corsair's at least being positive about it. Uh, oh, that was much better than last time. Thank you. That one is now legendary. Now it's time to get the other four. Yeah, but seriously though, look into what Corsair's doing. They're trying to make it PC gaming affordable to everyone again. Not to mention, we're in the push with the next gen consoles coming out, PlayStation and Xbox. No, the Nvidia overlay um has to be initialized. I don't know why you would have an Nvidia overlay on for your microphone. That doesn't make a lot of sense. Because Nvidia should be your GPU. You know what? I don't know. I don't think it can. I have no idea, dude. This build is absolutely insane. So I want to give a shout out to creator Cliptus for this build. I've made making some minor tweaks to it. Um, I am going to start seeing how far I can push this thing. Now, his original build can push up to 150 in the pits. He's also got everything maxed out. I've been making some minor tweaks on equipment here and there that are more suited to my play style. This is still absolutely insane, though. You don't need 1,000 frames per second, though. The eye can't see past like 60. So your eye doesn't have that kind of resolution. So anything over 60 frames per second, it's just a loss and a waste of money, if you ask me. Right now, I'm running at 68 frames per second on max resolution, and that's also with two monitors running. So my main monitor that I game off of, the one uh where the game is at, it runs off my GPU. The other one I got actually, I believe, is running off the integrated graphics card. I actually have to look at the back of the computer. And I leveled and almost there. Linta of the Crucible. +2 to martial skills. +3. Oh, I don't want you. I don't want you either. And my ancient barbarian is going crazy. Oh, congratulations, ancient barbarian. Continue to go nuts. What's up, Josue? How you doing? Let's get rid of this cabbage. All right, nightmare dungeon. Ooh, get rid of all those. All right. Do we have any nightmare dungeons that are whispers? We do not. Let's see. Let's see how this tune does in an escalating nightmare dungeon. Well, we just started building this character this morning. Grinded out a few hours on it. Max leveled it in a few hours, or not even a few hours, in a few minutes. Um, have been pulling gear for it, and think it's doing pretty well. Do I have a no? All my SSDs are accounted for. Sorry, dude. Come and get some. Where are the rest of you at? There you are. So this is Torment 8. It's just above halfway. Ooh, I slowed down. Of the highest tier level that this game can do. You've never tapped me in Call of Duty. Maybe in a dream. If you say so. All right. Vile Splendor and Materials. Well, yeah, COD's like what, 400 gigs? Maybe more leaning towards like the terabyte size? Oh, you also might not have enough power running to your HDD at that point. Well, I would definitely make sure that all the cables you're using on your power supply are the correct cables. Because if the person who had it, who you bought it from, decided to go and change out a few cables here and there, and they're not the cables that came from the manufacturer, that could really mess it up to the point where it could actually it'll blow your whole motherboard. Oh, good for her. I'm sure he wasn't. Come on, I need. Oh, there we go. All right, boss fight. What was that? Attuned? Oh, I got another one. Yeah, well, yeah, definitely, dude. HDD, stay away from them. Go with the SDD. One, SDD is legit, usually cheaper. So, and if you're really looking for a deal, go to Newegg. Newegg.com. You're gonna get the best deals, even better than Amazon. You just have to wait a little bit longer than you would with Amazon. Or one of my favorite things to do, legit, is go look at yard sales and ask the people if they have, if they have a computer for sale, ask them if you can take a look at the internals and just buy the pieces. Your worst SSD is going to be better than your greatest HDD, in my opinion. Everything I am saying is the opinion of myself and not that of the Nerd Network or anybody affiliated with us. Get out of that. I really hate Terry. Ugh. Yes, SATA SDD is fine. Like legit, anything that's an SSD is fine. You do not want the mechanical HDD. All right, boss fight for this pit. Oh, do not go on. Let's go dump our gear before we go to the amalgam of rage. All right, we're gonna keep the pants, ditch everything else. And here's why I might be able to get the pants I need out of here. Did I get them? No, I did not. Balls. All right, Uber boss fight now. This should be the amalgam of rage. Yes, Astaroth. All right. Rage is down. Now it's just time to kill Astaroth. I can't do nothing while he's in that pit. Come on. I don't feel like fighting both of them. Come over here. There we go. Oh, thank God. Ooh, heavy pants? What do you mean heavy pants? So this is a variation, Josue, of Flippett's BroBarian. Um, I'm working with some different aspects that he So the whole point of this is not to, like, yes, you make yourself overpowered. However, um, ooh, those might actually be better. You need to find skills and whatnot that work well with each other, not just going for pure power or pure DPS. So, like, each of these over here have been tuned to give me, say, fury regeneration, so that I can keep up that whirlwind attack plus critical strike damage. If you come over here, scroll down to my critical strike damage, it's at over 3,000%. So every time I critically strike, I'm doing 3,000% of of my damage. Um, Same thing with all damage, or and then my critical strike chance is just under 50%. So just about every other hit is a critical strike, um more. This whole build is built off of critical strike and critical strike chance. Let's see. What do I have new in the wardrobe? All right, hold on everyone, because everything froze. I asked it to do too much too fast. Oh, I don't even need to look at all this. All right. Yeah, so if you look, resource gen, critical strike chance, max damage, all damage multiplier, critical strike yeah. Everything on this character is tuned to do as much critical strike damage as possible. So now what you guys are you're gonna see is how we go about building. All right. So we want on our pants. Oh, we want not anything there. We want armor. If we're gonna get armor, we want it to be a starred armor. So the highest that this guy can go on my armor is 2,000. However, he just hit 2,500, which means it now has 3 GAs. All right, let's see. I'm sure I can add an affix here. And we will add damage affix, which will, thorns. Don't want thorns. Let's see if we can fix that. Let's do this. Let's see if we can clear the affix. And we're going to clear the thorn affix. And it did not clear the thorn affix. You rat. All right, there. It cleared the thorn affix. Now we want to add the affix. Okay. Fury generation. Let's take it back over here. It still has the armor there. Okay. Oh, it took off its strength. All right, let's see. Okay, cool. So now those pants have 5 affixes, are now 2-starred. We can come down here and give it a legendary affix. And I am looking for I want aspect of heavenly strength. Aspect. Wait a minute. Aspect of heavenly. Those are pants, right? Yeah. There it is. And that'll turn those good. All right. Now these need to have sockets. Add 2 sockets. And we're going to remove those 2 from there. Wow. All right. Now to buff the pants up, we will come back over here and we will upgrade them. All right. Now we either want We don't want strength. We want either fury generation or armor as a masterwork, not max life, not potion capacity. We want fury generation. Not strength. Ah, ta-da. All right. All right. Here's the scary part. No whammies, no whammies, no whammies. You gave me a Star and Fury regeneration. I'll take it. Okay. Oh. Whew. And what do you have for us? You have a couple of things. Ring of adaptability with fire resistance. I do not need that. This is all garbage. Max resource not needed. Get rid of that stuff. Let's see. Don't need max life. What's that? Max Fury. I'll get down there. And then attack speed? There's no such thing as a Mustang Bronco. All right. Let's dump gear. Let's amalgamate some gear. This one's a greater ancestral. See what the little one over here has. All right. Let's go to the Helltides. Run those real quick. Get rid of Materials Quest. Grab a new set. We need to make our way over here. All right. Get some chest action going on. See those boss bats. Oh, demonic rats. Smoke you real quick. Call me some more demons. We're gonna go over here and kill one of the world bosses real quick. Oh, she's too easy. All right. Now, you turn into a demon or cinders. All right. Back to town. What torment level am I on? Am I on 5 or 7? I am in torment 7. All garbage. We are going to go and try to do something stupid real quick. I am going to try to take out the hardest boss in the game. What do y'all think? Should we take on the hardest boss in the game? All right, we will attempt the hardest boss in the game. Now, I know my other character for this season can do it. She's already done it. Plus shoot 'em. Ooh, which one is better? Plus 2 martial skills or plus 60 to all stats? We're gonna leave it alone. We'll grab some war plans. We want you, you, runes, runes, and Grigor. All right. Hardest boss in the game. Let's go. Oh, here we go. All right, you. Oh, I got 3 of y'all out here. Let's go. All right, now here comes the hard part. She keeps you trapped in this circle area. These things will one shot. Ooh, see? All right. Oh, I can't go outside this circle, so it's making it really difficult. Mm. This is only her first phase, too. She has 2 phases. Oh my god. All right. Let's go repair real quick. Let's go repair our gear. We'll come right back at her. Rid of those things. All right. First phase done. Maybe first phase done. Okay. Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. Water. Mm. And she gives us garbage. Absolute garbage. That deserves a jelly bean or 3 or 7 and 1 for the dog. Look at that. That's garbage. Now, I need to do that on tier 8. Oh, Duriel and Andy? Okay. Let's go kill these 2 real quick. Oh, do I even have keys for them, though? I do not. All right. I guess we're going to do some boss runs, some lower level boss runs. So there's 2 tiers of bosses. There's these guys, um, which are relatively easy. And they will give us greater layer keys, which will allow us to go after these uber bosses. This dude, the way he dies is one of my favorite ways because he falls to his knees and somebody throws a spear through his back. There you go. Ugh. All right. I need a big layer. I need to not drop a greater layer key. All right. That's the layer boss key. What is it? A greater? It is. Need one more. All right. Um, we have to go clear out some inventory space. Yeah, he's one of my favorite ways to watch an enemy die. Huh. Nope. Nope. Don't do it. Thank you. Blech. Nope. No key yet. Need one more key. That hit for 4 billion. Holy. That should have been it right there. Yes, it is. All right. Let's see. What gear did we just get? Garbage. All of it's garbage. It's all garbage. All right. We will drop this. And we shall go and kill Zuriel and the Graping Crevice. One more week, ladies and gentlemen. One more week, Josue. Yeah, you were just nothing whatsoever. And these are supposed to be the bosses. All right. Then we got to go and kick Andy at Hangman's Hall. Oh, are you going to feel a little left out if I decide not to play? Mrs. Mathematics can get in there and kick it over your guys' heads. Good night, Andy. You say so. Maju, you still in here? All right, that's going to be it for me for the night, guys. Come back tomorrow where we're going to be continuing on our adventures of Windrose with the Nerd Network. Everyone have a good night.
Hey, thanks for joining our live. If you love video gaming, hit subscribe. If you love nerdy stuff, hit subscribe. If you love talking to other like minded nerds about things you're passionate about, hit subscribe. Leave a comment. Tell us what you like. Hit that like, ring that bell so you get notified whenever we go live or drop new content. Because we're kind of doing a little bit of everything here at the Nerd Network gaming, Star Trek, Star Wars, Marvel. We're watching through all of Star Trek right now on Trek Tuesdays. And we're getting ready to play a couple of tabletop RPGs here on live stream. If you want to go along for the ride, hit subscribe. We'll see you next time. Have a good night.